What's up? What's up? What's up? I told y'all from the beginning, we ain't gonna always be over there in front of the TV. I be having shit to do. And I told y'all I was gonna try to be here 5 days of the week, out of the week. So I'm trying to stay on top of it. So I'm in the midst of trying to clean up my kitchen and stuff right now. But we still gonna get into some things. Shoot. Hold on. I'm over here in Atlanta and it's cold. It's real cold around here in the A. Hold on, y'all. I'm over here in Atlanta and it is cold. I don't know what the F going on. It's only September the 4th. And the leaves are already outside turning yellow. Windy as fuck. Cold. 67 degrees. I'm like, It's cold. And if y'all don't know me, but y'all finna get to know. I wear a jacket year round. I sure do. I wear me a jacket year round because I be cold year round. And since I be cold year round, I'm always gonna have me a jacket on. I'm always gonna have this robe on in the house. And my hat don't even be on. And I'm gonna have it on. Cause I can feel the slightest little bit of wind in the damn atmosphere. Shit. So just going out there feeling that damn breeze like that, I'm like, All right. But yeah, I'm having a good morning. I gotta go grocery shopping, go to the gym. I'm going to Barnes & Noble today to buy me a new book. I like to read, y'all. If y'all got any suggestions on any books to read, let me know. Yeah, but I'm over here in the house with mine. You know what I'm saying? With my cap on and my robe on, cleaning up right now because I gotta get on out. Y'all know I get to y'all earlier than this. Let's see. I'm gonna pull up some of these topics here. Y'all ain't gonna see them today because we ain't got no you know what I'm saying? We ain't got no screen like we normally do in there. So y'all gonna give me a minute right here. I'm gonna pull it up. Hi y'all. JQ, how are you? JQ, how are you? I'm doing good. All right. Give me a second here. I gotta pull some. Anyway, I gotta get these dishes together and shit. All right, let's see. Hopefully the topics are better. Did the same thing I've been doing all week, y'all. I just kind of, as I'm scrolling, stuff that I see that I may not actually fully watch or haven't watched, I just mark it and save it, and then I try to do the live reactions with y'all. Remember, this channel is a channel where our opinions do not really freaking matter at all. Also, this is a channel where you can be on both sides. You don't take sides over here. I may comment on one side and then turn around and comment on the other from the other side because I can see it from both sides. So that's what this channel is mostly about. Non-judgmental over here. A place where your opinion is safe. This is a place where your opinion is safe. All right, let's see what we got going. And I gotta make me some water. I don't slack on no clean. I'm a real clean person. It was gonna hurt my nerves. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Y'all add bleach in y'all water. See, I'm black. I add a little tab of bleach in that water. Make sure that water all the way on hot, baby. I don't know how y'all wash dishes in here. I seen somebody season. They said it was called dishwashing seasoning or something like that. Seasoning your dish water or something like that. Man, they put all kind of shit up in that water. I ain't putting nothing but a little dab of Clorox, and that's about it. All right, we got the first topic. It says Selena Johnson says today's R&B singers don't actually have to know how to sing. Posted on the Jasmine brand. Shout out to them. I like them. I follow them. Let me let y'all listen to what she had to say about that.
The watered downness of the vocal has contributed to now the new R&B in a way. And so when some of us hear it, we like, people like that, they ain't even singing good. Well, I come from an era where you had to know how to sing. Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, Aretha Franklin, Shaka Khan, Brandy, like these people, those artists, you had that era of R&B and music. Faith Evans, Kelly Price, them people sang. You see what I'm saying? They sang. Even Mary back, because people judge Mary, but Mary's early albums, My Life, what's the 411, singing. You see what I'm saying? Tevin Campbell, which y'all people just not getting up on. Tevin been singing. You see what I'm saying? So I come from an era where you had to know how to sing, where now you really don't. So I think we're losing a little bit of the emotion that we've been tied to because of the way that our artists sang back then. The watered downness of...
I mean, did she lie? Did she lie? We are losing a lot of that emotion that's behind singing, and plus the timing was different. The timing was very much different. The obstacles they had to overcome and the things that they went through to become the great singers. Hold on. The obstacles they had to go through to become singers, like what they put them through, like for artist development as well, for them to become those types of singers. They don't do that anymore nowadays. Now, these singers now, they ain't gotta do nothing. They ain't gotta do nothing but go to the studio, lay the track down, pay the producer to mix, master it, and vocal produce it. And then the man send them a hit song. They be like, oh, my shit fire. Oh, my shit fire. I told y'all. And then get on stage and be singing over the track. And people be, you know what I'm saying, with their phones up, barely vibing. Because none of your notes that you hitting is really hitting or landing on them. Not leaving an impression. Nowadays, people think presence is the talent. Like, you ain't got to really have no talent just because I showed up. That is the talent. Just because I showed up. Even the older people done caught a little whiff of that. Y'all see Anita out there being late for shows, getting to shows while she there canceling them, while she in the back. She said, oh, baby, just because I showed up, y'all should be grateful. That's the talent, that I even showed up here. And then they don't have no artist development where they have to the training that they went through back in the day, to become those great emotional singers, because back then they used to put them through so much training to you couldn't fake the phone about. Hold on. Back then they put them in so much training. Back then they put them through so much training because people back then. See, now they go real slack. Now they go real slack. Everybody's so sensitive around here, so ain't nobody really, what I'm saying, they critical on their cell phones. But in your face, what I'm saying, they just standing there looking. Back then, you couldn't do it, they walking away. Ain't no standing around looking. They saying stuff. Hey man, you sure this is what you want to do? And it make them sing harder and harder and harder until those same people stop and start listening. And then once they start listening, they stood right there like, oh, I tapped into an emotion. Yep. Nowadays, they haven't went through that type of training where you had to be criticized and ridiculed to the point where you tapped into your own emotion. And still, that's the magic in singing, real singing. People told you weren't good, or people didn't believe in you. And that hurt you to the point where you kept going and going and going and hurt yourself, kind of in a way. You didn't really hurt yourself, but you hurt yourself in a way to the point where you tapped into an emotion in the inside of you. No matter what they say, I'm going to make sure that I hear what I hear inside of my head. So you break yourself down in silence, in solitude, in isolation. You break yourself down and you still go out here and you deliver until you tap into that emotion. They're not doing that now. They're not doing it at all. They breezing through the process. And I think that's what it is. They go, like I just told y'all, they go to a studio, they record. The person, the engineer that recorded for them, they pay him or her to clean it up and send it back. And all they doing now is throwing a basic auto-tune over it. That's all they doing. And they charging them for it. They put a basic auto-tune over it. The auto-tune correct all the incorrect notes, and everybody sounding the same. And who said this? I think T-Pain said Usher told him he ruined music. I don't think he ruined music, but I think T-Pain said, damn. If I'm not, if I recall correctly, he said, damn, made him think and pause. And when I heard, I thought about it, so I said, you know what? I see why he thought and paused, because it made me think and pause like, dang, did he introduce something into the world as if it's supposed to, like, it gave people an avenue to cheat, or they felt like they could cheat. But T-Pain really can sing. I guess people didn't know that. People found that out later on, that T-Pain actually can sing. So, and he can sing country. And if you can sing country, you can sing for real. Everybody can't sing country music. You gotta have a certain twang. This ain't Texas, but ain't no holding. Later cars down. Pop your Lexus. Country. But yeah, they ain't doing that. They getting by. They getting over. That's what I see. They getting over. And they getting paid. Also, and then again, a lot of kids nowadays, they not brought up in that time where you had to go through that kind of training to achieve that. Now, I guess the singers they're relating to, like Summer Walker, SZA, the ones that don't put a lot of vocal technique into it. It's very light. It's not really vocal technique. Those kids relate to those artists more because they're from their time. And for us, from the 90s on down, who experienced that emotional singing with vocal technique, it's probably not like that for with vocal technique. It's probably not like that for a lot of these kids now. When they hear artists from their time, they hear artists, and that's what they can relate to. They relate to those art. That's their. They can tap whatever that artist is singing about from their time. They can emotionally connect to that artist some type of way. We might can't feel it or see it, but I think it don't take the emotion out of it. It's just they tap into emotion differently, you know. And it doesn't take away from the artist either. Like in vocal school, I learned that there's a theme between there's two different types of singers. There's a classical singer, and there is a singer. There's classical vocalists, and there's stylistic vocalists. So there are people who are trained like by the books. The piano, and they are trained like, you know, the Clark sisters and a lot of R&B singers, and they with the piano. They classically have trained, and then they added their own flair. But 9 times out of 10, that gospel and opera and all that theater and all that, that's at the base of their singing. And then you got some artists that sing with style. No, Britney Spears. Beyonce is a little classical too, but she has a style of singing, you know. And there's nothing wrong with it. I love Beyonce. I think she can sing. I think she can sing her ass off. I love her. I've been to 4 of her concerts, and I've been amazed each and every time. But I think she does have like a certain style to her voice. It's a certain taste. It's not like a Whitney or Mariah or Selena Johnson. I think Beyonce is in like her own. People who are in their own realm. That's what I mean when they have a style. You're in your own realm. Britney Spears, you're in your own realm. You know, you have a type of style of singing. And we have a lot of singers like that. SZA, Summer Walker, they have styles. So when people try to duplicate them, you can't. You can't. Because their style of singing is particularly for their type of voice. So I think that's something that a lot of classical singers learn. Like Whitney and Mariah, they had to learn how to add a style to their voice so they wouldn't just sound like an average singer. Add an extra flair to the way they sing, because they can just sing straight like in a choir, you know, but they choose to add style and stand out. So yeah, these kids hear emotions way differently and feel them way differently. So I get what she's saying. Like, for a lot of the people who listen, for the emotion, I guess, who's a bit older in music, they don't feel that. They don't feel that emotion. I asked my niece and nephews who they thought was the greatest singer of all time. They said Taylor Swift. I asked my nieces and nephews who they thought was the greatest singers of all time. They told me Taylor Swift, and one of them said Ariana Grande. And I went right then and there, got on the TV and showed them Whitney Houston. And I'm going to tell y'all what they told me. They told me she can't sing like that. Why is she doing all that yelling? yelling. Yeah, all that yelling Taylor Swift sound better than her. And Ariana Grande definitely sound better. I'm like, couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. It made me stop and just analyze them. Then they start talking amongst themselves as if I was not even in the room about who was better. Because one of them like Ariana Grande, but the other ones like Taylor Swift. So it was a big thing between them. I sat back and watched this. I said, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Never would I thought that the greats would be dismissed by the youngins. But they didn't feel no emotion from Whitney Houston. I showed them Mariah Carey. They said the same thing. Why is she screaming? Cut her off. Shocked. 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 One of them said who I showed? I think it was, no, it wasn't Tony. It was Anita or something. Somebody said, ooh, she sound old. I think it was one of them. He said, ooh, she sound old. Music is subjective. That's all I'm going to say. Music is definitely subjective. All right, moving right along to the next topic. Let's see what we got here. I gotta clean my kitchen, y'all. Let's see what we got over here. What's next? Here we go, relationship things again. I don't know what is going on. The atmosphere is a problem out here in the relationship department. Is a problem out here in the relationship department. I'm country, y'all, so I might slur my words together sometimes when I'm talking. People from the South, they know what I'm saying. I told y'all about this plastic surgery already. Real Housewife of Orange County star Tamra Judge shows off the after effects of her latest cosmetic surgery.
Okay, guys, this is day 3. It's supposed to be the worst of it when it comes to swelling. The swelling is from the CO2 laser. You can see it's all the way down my chest. But you can imagine what it feels like.
Oh no, we're gonna have to wait on the results. Y'all stop fucking with y'all face. Y'all be walking around here looking like this. Stop fucking with y'all motherfucking face. Cause we walk around here looking like reptile and reptilians. And then get mad cause we don't recognize who you is, thinking that we being fucking funny. She says she healing up a little bit, so we gonna wait on the results on them. Cause right now, y'all leave y'all face alone. Let's see. Atlanta named the second most livable city. I don't know why. We been asked y'all a long time ago to stop coming over here. We out of room. And for some reason, y'all keep coming and the rent keep going up. They just sent me a letter in the mail trying to take my rent up. They tried to take my rent up to some. I done went down here and went off on them. I paid my rent up 3, 4, 5, 6 months in advance. 3, 4, 5, 6 months in advance. Y'all can't cut me no slack for being a good tenant paying my rent up. They thought about it. They came back. They took it down $150. They only took my rent up $100. That's what I'm talking about. I've been here, next year make 10 years I've been in this place. This is my first apartment, y'all. And I thank God for this place. This place has done me amazingly. And I thank God all the time. God, thank you. God, thank you. God, thank you for my place. This place has provided me peace. This has been my home. So I went down there and told them, this is my home. I like staying here. Y'all should like tenants that want to stay here long term. So when it come to rent and they pay their rent up and they do what they supposed to do, they don't cause y'all no problems and all that stuff, show us something. Show us that you appreciate us and our service for being here, because I am still a customer. You know what I'm saying? This is a business. I can't buy one of these apartments. I can't buy one of these. I can only rent. So as long as I'm leasing something out, shoot, show some of the appreciation. Don't be just trying to take up people's rent, especially the ones who stay here and that want to stay here. So I do appreciate them for, keeping my rent. But for other people, I see what they doing. Taking y'all rent up $250. Like, they ain't even took minimum wage up. They barely taking wages up every year. A lot of people don't get no increase on pay every year. A lot of people don't get no promotion. They making the same amount of money they was making the previous year. Sure, if they went up on pay every year $1 or $2, people will be getting ahead a lot faster. Especially if you've been at a company and they go up on your pay every year or every other year or something like that. People every other year they go up on your pay $2 or $1, something like that. Every other year they go up $1 or something like that. Hell yeah. Hell yes. But y'all, back to Atlanta, the second most livable. Do not move here. Y'all are making it unlivable here. I said this before. We don't mind. I'm from Georgia. We don't mind people coming here, but a lot of people coming here with their ways from other places, and they killing the Southern hospitality. One thing about Atlanta, though, they're going to keep the finesse system. They're going to finesse the fuck out of y'all, though, around here. They be coming here. That's why y'all be like, dang, get to Atlanta. They always charging for this and charging for that. Yeah. Yeah, y'all come here with y'all nasty ways. Thinking that, especially y'all Northerners. Y'all come down here to the South with them nasty ways, cussing us Southerners out and running off at y'all mouth and being disrespectful, thinking y'all can talk to people any kind of way. That's why the Southerners around here, they don't have enough of it. They be around here popping off. They been around here price gouging and shit like that. Y'all need to stop moving here, making everything go up. You know what I'm saying? We are out of room. We ain't got no more room. Finna call me to break my shit. We ain't got no more room. Tired of y'all out of towners. Let me make me some tea. I love y'all to visit, but we like for y'all to get the hell out. We love the visitors. Sure do. Y'all can visit as much as y'all want. Sure can. And book the Airbnbs out. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all can do that. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all business. We love y'all business. But we do not want y'all to just, we just want to move down there and be. And then y'all get down here with the attitudes. Y'all get down here disrespecting people, not uplifting to the hospitality, because where you come from, the hospitality ain't like that. Y'all real cold up north. So y'all get down here to where out all warm and homely and shit. Y'all know how to act, taking it for granted. Atlanta's becoming very, very diverse. A lot of people I see here, a lot of Vietnamese, a lot of Mexicans, a lot of Africans are moving here. Atlanta's becoming very diverse. Hold on, y'all. And I just told y'all the other day, since we talking about Atlanta very diverse, Atlanta, is number one in education. So we got a lot of Indian, Vietnamese, I mean, we got a lot of people, Mexicans, Africans, that are moving here. That's what y'all here. I'm making me some coffee, y'all. Any of y'all suggest any type of coffee? Some real good coffee. I'm just becoming a coffee drinker like since the last 2 years. And I just drank the instant kind. I don't really know about coffee. Maybe y'all can teach me something. So y'all can drop down there in the comment section and let me know. Cause I don't really know about no coffee. But I'm sure finna make me a cup of it. I want better coffee now that I've been drinking it for about 2 years now. I want to, I want to experience a different kind of coffee. I just been getting the regular coffee shit. But I want better coffee. Well, also, what did I put in y'all coffee? I put sugar and creamer and all kind of shit in my coffee. But yeah, we are not vacant. And they just keep throwing up apartment buildings and apartment buildings. And then they bringing some of the, whoever throwing these apartment buildings up, they bringing their ways here, making everything smaller. I don't know where else in America, but here you get the amount for your book. Like you get the room and the space, and it made sense. Now it's beginning not to make sense. And I'm like, wait a minute, who in the hell brought their ways here? Implementing them in the South. We paying $3,000 for a box like they do in New York. Wait a minute. Well, New York is way smaller. Way smaller and way more compacted. But I'm saying, I'm seeing things get more smaller. But they taking the rent up $250 a year. In 4 years, I'm paying $1,000 more than what I was paying then when I moved in here. And y'all ain't updated shit. Y'all ain't upgraded shit. But it's because the out-of-towners are moving here, paying those prices, making it okay. And we like, cause where they from, they already used to paying this kind of money for this small stuff. Telling you, to me, it just decreases. They don't see it, but to me, it decreases the property value. So y'all just moving anybody up in there. Y'all do. Y'all do. And I'm about ready to move. And I'm about ready to move further out. Y'all in. Put me a little creamer up in there. Mm-hmm. Oh, that coffee real good. Yeah, but when I get off here, I'm gonna switch over to live, and I'm gonna be on live about 30 minutes to an hour, and I'm gonna see how that go. Yeah, let's see what's next on the roster. Oh, y'all know we've been talking about Love and Hip Hop. I gotta go watch them and catch up because somebody wrote me and said that why don't you do like reality TV show reviews? I do not watch TV, y'all. I really, really don't. Only person I like reality TV I watch is the Kardashians, and I ain't watched them in probably a year. Like Game of Thrones and House of Dragons, love that too. Other than that, I watch YouTube shows. I watch a lot of Off Grid, gardening, and how to build a house, and how to do electricity work. I want to buy new machines that build shit and dig holes and put in water systems, and I'm trying to do that. So I'll be over here on YouTube University, watching YouTube and getting knowledge on that stuff, and a lot of other stuff that I'm doing. So, anyways, I don't be into the whole reality TV show like the shout out to Zeus, but Baddies, and I think I watched some of Baddies years ago when it first came out, but I haven't really watched it. I ain't really into all that. Because to me, and I ain't, I don't like the vibration I get from it. It's very low. Very. I get a headache seeing a lot of fuss, a lot of back and forth all the time. They don't give y'all a fucking headache? All that yelling and screaming and fighting and cussing and drama every week, once a week. Man, that shit has worn me out. It's the same thing we've been listening to since we were younger. It hasn't changed. They still fussing and fighting out here. And the fights and fussing don't even be real. When they go home, these problems don't even exist. These problems only exist when you come into a house or an environment with these people. Other than that, you don't have it. That is crazy. I know these folks go into these situations like, we got to deal with this again. And it's so low. I know it just brings them down. They come back with the money and the recognition. But during the whole process, I know it just pulls their energy down. I can feel it through the TV. It's the same thing over and over and over and over and over. It's kind of what Nene was saying. They put them in situations and stuff like that where they arguing and doing all that. Well, they don't have to do that. They can get to the money and throw shade at each other without doing all that. To me, it's going to be forever repetitive. But I like covering them just a little hint of some of the things they're doing because it just relates to what's really going on out here in the world. In the time that is going on. That's all. I'm reflecting the time. This is what's going on. But I don't know. I might think about it, y'all. I might go do a few and comment on a few. Not saying what they doing is low, but for me, I know it just bring y'all energy down. Y'all grown too. I'm grown. We don't like all that. We like a lot of peace. And then y'all got children and stuff like that. I know. Y'all hear a lot of records from your kids. Then y'all come around to grown people and they doing 3 times as more. Ruckus, shaking tables, fighting, throwing shoes, pulling wigs and hair and shit. Nah. I don't think I can play this. I don't know if they're gonna let me post that Love and Hip Hop strict on audio and footage. So I'm just gonna tell y'all what I had. Oh. God, thank you for today. Oh, y'all understand? I be over here so happy in my own world. That's what I'm saying. So since they strict, I'm going to give y'all a little rundown on what's going on. So, Rashida has came. They have Carly. It looked like Cardi brought Rashida to tell Rashida that she saw the receipts with Jazz. Of Kurt texting Jasmine asking about sex, something like that. And she went to show Rashida the receipts, and Rashida said she didn't want to see it. And then they flipped the screen to Rashida saying, if you wanted to have a genuine conversation about this and show me something, you'd have brought the receipts to me. She said she don't really do group things and surprising amongst groups and stuff like that. So yeah, she didn't appreciate it at all. And so in the midst of that, Spice asked a real good question. She said, so where's the conversation before this? Because it looked like it says that we fucked, but they couldn't really make it out because it looked like the screen cut off at the top or the bottom. I think at the top of the screen was kind of cut off halfway because she screenshot the receipt. So they asked Kurt to go to his phone, and pull out his phone. They pulled the date up from what Jasmine receipt had said because they wanted to know what was the conversation they had before then. And then the screen went out. Now, like I said, I didn't go watch it, but Rashida had walked away. You know, and I'm like, here we go again. We just had this conversation a few days ago. Here we go again. Here we go again. We just had this conversation a few days ago. Sure did. About these men being honest. You should have been told your wife or any funny shit. Since y'all all out here in a group and they did making this a whole thing now, y'all should have been came and told y'all friends. Me and him talked about this and we have already settled it and we do not want to talk about it from this point on. That way Jasmine would have had no leadway on this show. The only time y'all have a conversation about anything that comes to Kirk and Rashida is when that man is cheating. Other than that, there is no conversation surrounding Kirk and Rashida. It was back in the day a little with Rashida and her businesses with press, and you know, and him supporting her and getting a store. But he was smart, gonna get that store, put the store in his name. That way, Rashida, like, yeah, just popped up with the store. That's what from the show, you know, allegedly he put it in his name. The shop, the press shop, so I got you a shop. And then she gonna sell her clothes in there and shit like that. Smart man stay around. Smart man. Rashida didn't see it. And y'all know I try not to give away a lot of the little bro code. But smart man. That's all I'ma say. Smart man got her to stick around, got the stove. They was all cool with each other and shit. Hold on, y'all. My friend calling me. Hello? Shit, recording my show.
Oh, I was talking about.
I sure do. Alright. That's my best friend, y'all. Okay. So, back to them. Like I said, he should have been a man and been told this woman the truth. That way, they don't have to discuss it amongst nobody. They can tell them, me and my husband already talked about this situation. So, I'm not going to speak any further on that. What we discussed in our marriage going to stay between us, and that's it. Yeah. But they would have, I'm pretty sure they would have respected that. Because married folks need to stay out their business. But if they couldn't, then she could have checked that y'all need to stay out my business. They could have talked about it in another scene with just her and Kirk. But they didn't need nobody actually to be involved in that. To, you know, be handling what's going on in their marriage. This is why y'all got to know y'all partners. Y'all got to know your partners and keep it real. Sure, if you gonna marry somebody and you can't be 100% yourself, then you should not be marrying them. That's the problem. That is it's very self-centered. I'm gonna say that. It's very self-centered of you to be like, I'm gonna present myself as a version to this person of what I want to be, but that ain't 100% of who I am. It's just a portion. No, tell me, don't lie to me. If you want to lie to me, then we shouldn't be together. We could probably fuck around, but we should not be together. And we ain't even then. I don't want you lying to me then for what? We not even together for you to lie. Matter of fact, just don't lie at all. Y'all got to be around people and lie to them, then y'all should not be around them people. Y'all, we know where this is going. This is why I don't want to do reality TV, because we already know where it's going. What's the point? But then again, there's some folks that be needing a little action in life. Sure do. Sometimes folks be having a bad day at motherfucking work. Dealing with motherfucking kids. So for them, shit, seeing somebody else have drama in their life is entertaining as fuck. And you know what? I can see how. It give you something to do, and it give you something to motherfucking watch. And then there's a lot of folks out there who's never in any drama. They never see no fights, and they don't want to. But you know, to see it every now and then and be like, ooh, just to tune into mess that's not even got shit to do with you is entertaining. Now that I can see. So I see why y'all be over there watching it. I ain't mad at you. Shoot, I'm one of them. I used to watch shit. Still do watch little shit every now and then. But hell, I can't do it. It's the same shit. That's the thing about it. It's the same shit. But I get it. Get on folks their ratings. All right, we're going to go on to the next topic. Hold on. All right, we're going to move on to the next topic. All right. Oh, that coffee bean just hit my soul. Oh, my soul. Ooh. Who next? Yeah, and apparently they getting along since we talking about that. Shoot, Jasmine was over there at Rashida and them house. So, or some. It look like she in the car. They must brought her a plate out the door or something like that. But Jasmine, for Labor Day weekend, I went and picked up a plate from over there at Sheeta's. Over there at fucking Sheeta's and Frost. So I don't know. Oh, we back on the Chase scam again. Y'all remember we talked about that. They done gave us an update. Chase Bank warns viral ATM glitch is actually a check fraud. Ooh. And then again, I think y'all lying. Because there were some people that actually got away with it. So I think y'all just calling it a check fraud so people can stop doing it so much and y'all can get a better hope on what's going on. Y'all can get more security in place. But for the most part, yeah, I think they lying. Now it may do be a check fraud. Like, that's the way they're gonna crack down on it. And then if anything, y'all just didn't do nothing but implement a brand new security breach that now they can stop. So if anybody in the future think they're gonna put it again, nope, they already been stopped that shit. Damn, y'all, I can't multitask. As y'all can see, I'm still cleaning up my motherfucking kitchen. Y'all supposed to be cleaning up the kitchen with me. Shit. Yup. All right, give me 1 second here to rinse out this and then wipe down my counters and then we gonna go sit over there at the table. I already got the table set up and everything, just ain't over there. Cause I'm like, I gotta do my time management right. I got stuff to do. I can't just be sitting down. I can do the show and wash dishes and clean up and do what I need to damn do. Doing 2 things at once. You know what I'm saying? God, I thank you. God, I thank you for allowing me to be able to get up and do 2 things at one time. God, I thank you. I thank you for my home and being able to keep my home clean. God, I thank you. I thank you for this cup of coffee. I'm always thanking God, y'all, for the simplest things in life. The simplest things in life. Thanking God to be able to even cut my camera on and talk to you all and, you know, have a little discussion about what's going on out here in the world and the media, just talking a little crap, you know, just spreading a little wisdom, you know, have a lot of laughs, spread a lot of love. But yeah, shout out to them too. I mean, we on to something else. We on with Chase. But yeah, scammers, y'all didn't slow down. That is not the way. That is not the way. And these banks got some of the best people out here finding shit. y'all remember years ago, y'all probably don't. I remember hearing out there that there was somebody had did a bank, one of the biggest wire bank thingies in history. They got billions and then just disappeared. No one can find a trace. It just poof, gone. Gone. Now whoever did that, they did that. They pulled it one time and got the fuck on. Sure did. They pulled it one good time, and we'll never see their face ever again. And best not. Better not even get a trace. And I don't think they would. They have no reason to. They done got billions, baby. They gone. They got them billions, and they got the F on. I know that's right. All right, what's next on the damn topic list? Let's see here. Here we go. So they're back on relationships. I don't know what is going on with y'all. And there was another story that I want to do with y'all. I think we're going to do that over here on the table. But since we're hitting on relationships right now, let's go ahead and hit these two topics about that, since I've been trying to talk about others. Yeah. Can relationships go back to normal after somebody cheated? Can relationships go back to normal after someone cheats? Yes. I think it'll be normal. It could go back to normal if the person that got cheated on could accept that they got cheated on. If the person that got cheated on can accept the fact that they got cheated on, let me say, the person that got cheated on, if they can accept the fact that they got cheated on, then yes, I can see the relationship going back to normal. Yep. If the person that got cheated on can accept that they got cheated on, I can see the relationship going back to normal. Like, I believe that, like Rashida and Kurt, I believe they have normalcy in their relationship. Because there are times where Rashida has accepted that her man has stepped out on her. And, you know, she came to terms with, it's not okay, but it happened. So that's where it go back to being normal. She be real to herself, would be real with herself and be like, I know that it's not okay what this person did, but it happened. I still don't accept the lie, but I'm not gonna lie to myself and not say it didn't happen. I'm not gonna lie to myself and say I don't love this person and I don't want to leave this person. It don't mean that they desperate. It just means that they're accepting what happened. And then also, the only thing I don't like about that, if you're gonna accept what happened, then you have to accept the person, not that they cheated, but that this may be a part of them. That's the part that you gotta accept. Like, not that they cheat, but they have an urge to sleep with other people besides you. Y'all don't want to accept that part. Y'all want to accept that, oh, they did it one time and then let it go. No. Remember, that person still has a brain. That person is still thinking actively. So I need to know how your brain is functioning. I need to know, you know, the things that cause you to want to do these. If this is what you want to do, or is this something that you're going to do going forward? And I know they may say no and stuff like that, but we are grown. We need to be real. Remember, I just told y'all the story don't change. 9 times out of 10, they will get the urge in the future. When you're not around them, and the opportunity will present itself. Are you going to accept that if this comes back to you again, you still accept this person and you accepted it when you found out it the first time? And 9 times out of 10, they're not. They're not. We have to realize that we do not own anybody. We do not own these people. If you're married, that's different. Y'all have united. But if we just boyfriends, fiancés, and all that, I don't own you. So when you go make a decision, a personal decision for yourself, like disregarding that I'm with you, this is something that I wanted to do without you. I don't owe you an explanation. Just like you don't. People are toxic. They want to play these games. Like, because he ain't going to want me to step out. And then here he go joining in with the game. Nah, she can't do that. Playing toxic games. There's no game to play. If you want to go do your thing, be an adult. But if you find another adult that's okay with you being an adult by telling the truth and they can accept the truth and handle you as a person, like this is what that person wanted to do. I do not support it, but respect me. Respect me, which means I accept this. I accept you as the person. So don't bring me back anything. Respect that. A lot of people value people like that really accept them. You'll be a fool to do that person wrong and hurt that person. Like I just said, what you put out there is what you get back. You hurt that person. So guess what? That hurt will come back. That person don't have to do nothing. That's a seed you planted. Everybody got a payday. And everybody gonna reap a harvest. So don't be out there doing that. Accept these people. Accept these people and learn who these. Once you learn who these people are, if you're gonna keep them around, learn how to accept them. That's right. You have a choice too. Don't feel like your choice is taken away. But yes, I do think if you can do all of that, I think a relationship could go back to being normal. And it should be stronger than ever because you don't get a fabricated version of that person. You don't get a made up narrative, a made up version of that person. A lot of people are getting made up versions of people that are not real. And even when they become something else that you don't know, that's not even a real version of them. A lot of people are not even seeing the real versions of people. They're not allowing you to see it. They're not allowing you to see the real version of them. They've created a version of them that you perceive as such. People go off perception. They do things based off how others perceive them. I was taught that at a young age. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Because when I meet somebody, and let's say somebody cheated on me, right? I've had my heart broken. Well, now twice. But it was for the second heartbreak was for something different. It wasn't about like love. It was more about I'm finna lose someone, like dying or something like that. That was a heartbreak I experienced. My heart was broken. But I've experienced love heartbreak really, really bad once. And after I learned in that situation, what I learned from that situation is, how do I deal with somebody when they make a decision that I do not agree with? It didn't hurt my life. And then at the same time, I had a conversation with my mom, and she said these words. She said, "Baby, you don't own nobody." I remember a lot of stuff I was saying to her, and she reminded me, like, you can't make them do anything. You don't own anyone. I know you would like them to do these things, but if they don't do it, hey, it's okay. And I mean, it just hit me like, she is absolutely right. I don't own nobody. So how do I deal with still caring for someone after they make a decision that I may not have made myself, because that's not who I am? And that's when I learned, either you can accept that person for who they are, or whatever. Or if you can't, whatever they did does not align with you like that, I need to cut you off. And it's okay, because you don't own me and I don't own you. I cannot make you do anything. I only want the people around that align with me. The ones I don't have to make do anything. The ones that just do it because we're aligned with each other. That's when I started making those decisions. Only keep the ones around that I'm aligned with. That way we don't have those issues. If you do something to me and I don't agree with it, hey, I may not be with you anymore, but that does not mean that I did not accept you as a person. And that's what people got to realize. I can still accept you and not be with you. And that's okay. That's the respect part about it. So yes, I do. I feel like a relationship can go back to normal if somebody cheated, if y'all can get there. If someone cheated on me, like I said, somebody cheated on me, I've already learned what I just told you. I've already learned the means of, okay, why did you cheat? I would accept right off the bat, okay, this is a version of this person that I don't see. Well, let me see if this is who they are. So I get to digging, and depending on what they say, why, when, where, because we're going to get down to the bottom of why, when, and where. If we're going to move forward, we will not leave that position going anywhere if we don't go nowhere. So they're going to have to get down to the truth. Because if you can't tell me the truth, that lets me know right now you don't need to be in my life. You still want to fabricate a version of yourself instead of presenting the real thing so that we can get somewhere. You can't do that, chop. And I would accept you as that person. You're the type of person that don't want to talk about your problems. You're the type of person and I would accept that. It's okay. I just won't be around it. When I see you, hello, how you doing? Respect. I have no hate towards you. I have none. Ew. Yep, I do. I think cheating, got someone cheat, if you can accept that person fully for being that person, you don't have to really accept the action. You can just accept the person. Now, the person is the one doing the action. You might not like the action, but hey, I love the person. I think I'm gonna wash this carpet too. Hold on, y'all. I am a woman in love, and I'll do anything to get you into my world and show you what do I do. That's Barbara Streisand, Woman in Love. Y'all know nothing about that old music. It's a lonelier place. I don't think we can play audio on here, y'all, so I ain't gonna play it. I'm almost done in this kitchen. Let me see what's going on. Next topic, because we got one more relationship topic about y'all and this cheating. Because it seems like y'all got a lot of that going on. Nobody gonna be married around this bitch. Ooh. So what was the... Oh. Tusi says why he's too boring for bitches. Oh. I'm too boring for bitches. I'm just gonna say women. I'm too boring for women. I hate the club. I work 24/7. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't be on none of that shit these girls be liking. I make money and be in the house. I'm cool with the boring life. I was just reading, y'all, because I'm scrolling, and that was one of the things I saw. Somebody said, me too. I'm just gay. Same. They said, oh, so this why your tour not happening. Somebody said, didn't he cheat on his baby mama? What they got to do with what he talking about? Folks be just, they would change the narrative in a heartbeat. We are talking about one thing, and y'all going on an excursion somewhere else. Boy, Tusi, I'm boring. Hey, I'm boring too. I'm the same way. I like to make money, and I'm in the house all the time. Like, I don't want to go out. I want to be in the crib. Unless I'm traveling. I travel somewhere. Now, we can go travel somewhere now. Other than that, I don't really want to go out. I don't spend no money like that. I'm a chill dude. I'm chilled. Sure live. But hell yeah, while I was scrolling, I scrolled and saw that. Hell yeah. Last question. Last topic. So it said, cheating is not the only thing that can cause a relationship to go downhill. Men be so unromantic and think that just because they're not cheating, everything is perfectly fine. Well, we was talking about cheating. But see, now we're not talking about cheating no more. Women said they don't give a fuck if you ain't cheating. There's a whole bunch of shit. Y'all, you know. Hold on, let me sweep up my flow so I can get out here and go sit at this table with y'all on this last topic. And then I'm gonna send y'all away with some words of encouragement. We talked about a few things today. Just a few. Y'all need to send me some topics, because what I be scrolling past on these main pages, it don't be shit. And we still gonna get into politics. Right, I swept my flow. Now I'm finna get up out this kitchen. Oh shit, I need to say some of this, because I want to wipe down my oven. Y'all give me 1 second. Y'all don't know, but I am a clean for freaky. Yes, cheating is not the only thing that causes a relationship to fail. No. Or cheating is not the only thing that's wrong in a relationship. Like, there are a lot of men that don't want to cheat. It's hard getting a girlfriend. It's hard. So when you get one, they ain't got time to cheat. Shit, it was hard enough to find one person just to get with. Shit. And so they find one, they ain't finna cheat. But they may play the game all day. They might not be romantic. They might don't like to go out. Like, they might be like me. I don't like to go out. I don't like to do nothing. You're going to have to literally set some shit up and I just go. Yeah, you set the shit up and I'm going to support you because, you know, I'm a homebody and I get it. So if you always doing something, shit, and you including me, hell yeah, I might just, you know, most of the time I'll do it. Because I'm with you. You know? But a lot of y'all, you know, don't want to go nowhere. Don't want to do shit. Don't communicate. You know, you might be lazy. It's so many other things. Ooh, the kitchen is clean, baby. The kitchen is clean. Finally. Out of here. And I'm glad I did 2 things at once. I knocked that out. All right, we're going to do it right there for today. Oh, what's up? We back in the spot. All right, so what was talking about? Cheating. Not cheating, but that cheating is not the only thing. Let me see what they're saying down here in the comments. I agree. Lack of communication, no reassurance, no dates, no building, no nothing. Just existing in each other's space is no for me. Oh. Maybe I need to work on that. Because I'm telling y'all, I make money, but, you know, I am a homebody. I just feel like, you know, where am I going to spend this money at? That's why I don't mind being with somebody, like, that understand we can go do stuff. And I'm very frugal. I'm very affordable. So if you could be like, okay, I know him. I know he don't like spending too much money and wanting to go over budget. So we're going to set a budget, and I'm going to plan something for us to do. That's why I would like to, if I meet somebody, I would love if they plan stuff for us to do, because I'm good at a lot of things. But I'm not really good at planning shit. I'm not really good at buying birthday gifts or special gifts. I'm so horrible. I don't know what to get people. It's like I get stuck. And I really don't get stuck in life. But I get stuck on, oh shit. You know, like, what I just don't know how to move past that. Let me see what else they talking about. No building that just exist in each other's space. Ooh. That just remind me of somebody telling me that, like, you don't want to do that, you don't want to go nowhere. Like, what do you plan something for us to go? Since you want to go somewhere so much, find shit for us to do. So I'll pay for it, or we'll do 50-50, because a lot of y'all don't agree with the 50-50 thing. Shit, me. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I'm spoiled. I don't let you know I'm spoiled rotten. I just started doing that. Usually, you gonna take. Usually, I ain't the one. You the one. But if we gonna go out, I pay, or we could do the 50-50, or you pay, or whatever, how it go. All right, let me see what else they talking about. The saddest part is a lot of men don't understand. Yes, cheating is bad and unacceptable. Majority of the time, cheating isn't a deal breaker. It's everything else plus the cheating. Like, oh, you want to be rude, boy? You want to be rude, boy? Bet. Like, you not paying bills. How you not paying bills? Starting arguments, not helping around the house, not helping mentally, not romantic. I can't learn from you. You're not leading, and then you have the nerve to cheat. You gots to go. Ooh. Dang. That was a lot to unpack. Whew. Dang. Did y'all hear that? I'm going to read that again. She said, saddest part is a lot of men don't understand. Yes, cheating is bad and unacceptable. But majority of the time, cheating isn't a deal breaker. Which is true. A lot of y'all stay, and like Sheeta, y'all don't go nowhere. Which is okay. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That's a choice. And I ain't taking it from you. Most of the time, cheating isn't a deal breaker. It's everything else plus the cheating. Like, oh, you want to be a rude boy. Like, oh, you're not going to just cheat. You're going to also, she said, bet. Like, how you not, she said, cheating isn't always a deal breaker. Majority of the time, cheating isn't a deal breaker. It's everything else plus the cheating. Like, oh, you want to be a rude boy, eh? Bet. Like, how you not paying bills? Starting arguments. Not helping around the house. Not helping mentally. Not romantic. Can't learn from you. You're not leading. And then you have the nerve to go cheat. You got to go. I agree with you. I agree with everything she just said. They said it's also the lack of accountability and responsibility. I agree. That's also can be a deal breaker. Remember, I told y'all communication is the one for me. Not emotionally stable is another one. So cheating is not. Like, what else? It's always a lack of consideration for me that covers all basic areas. This is what I told y'all. Somebody said sometimes y'all say stuff like you said something so real, and I just be sitting here like, duh. Like, duh, cheating ain't always the only thing that break people up. Like you just said something. Duh. Supposed to be off the chain. I sound like a kid. I was like that for a while in my marriage. I thought my husband was not romantic because he didn't bring flowers, plan dates, or attempt to cook. I realized that my expectations for romance weren't his, and I also wasn't verbalizing what I wanted. I just told y'all that y'all not saying nothing, but y'all mad. Say something so that we can get somewhere. Verbalize, talk, say something. And like I told y'all, we talked about this the other day with the lady saying her husband wasn't romantic. Well, maybe him just because she said he provides everything else I need, but other than that, he's not romantic. Well, that's probably his love language to you. Like, I see where you need stuff, so I'm going to buy you these things. And if you didn't feel like that was enough, verbalize that. I realized that my expectations for romance weren't his, and I also wasn't verbalizing what I wanted. I soon realized his romance came in different ways. He got my plants, not flowers. He never let my favorite tea run out. He set up my coffee cup every morning with the sugar by the cup. And some more small intimate moments I didn't appreciate. We did come to a compromise so I could appreciate those moments, and I got a little bit of what I wanted, like romantic dates he planned once a month. If you're looking for long-term communication and compromise, if you're looking for long-term communication, compromise is important. If they matter to you, you know what? Whoever this woman is, you sound like, is this a woman? She said husband, yes. Yes, she's a woman. Good for you. Lord Azula, good for you. Underscore Azula, good for you. Like, if you want looking for long term, if you're looking for long term, communication and compromise is important. If that person matters to you, I totally agree. I totally agree. Wow. All right. Let's see. I got one more for y'all. I want to leave y'all with something that I came across since y'all been with me these last 2 weeks on me starting this channel and just keep posting and posting and posting and posting. And I know it's not going to just pop off right off the back, but I hope that I reach the ears of many, hopefully I can drop a few gems in some of the things that I'm saying out here. And some of these, and then again, since I'm on both sides, y'all hear a gem or two in some of the things that I say that resonates with you and, that you can take along the way with you. So I want to leave y'all with this. You can't expect growth to be easy. You will be tested, you will feel uncomfortable, and you will want to quit. But that is the price that must be paid. Progress requires you to push yourself to your edge. Do more, do it faster, and do it better. It won't be comfortable. You will feel overwhelmed. But not because you're incapable of doing what you're doing, but because you're pushing for the limits and expanding into your potential. Discomfort and overwhelm aren't negatives. They're a sign you're on the right path, the path of progress. And I'm saying that, y'all. I'm saying that to everybody out there that wants to give up, that feels uncomfortable, that feels discomfort in something that they want to do, push through it. There's been many days I didn't want to get up and do this show right then and there because I didn't feel like it. And I feel uncomfortable because I'm used to doing what I want to do. And I've been pushing through it. When I read that yesterday, I said, I'm going to save that. And I'm going to share it with you all. And hopefully, like I said, y'all can pick up on a gem that I dropped. Something that I said hits your ears, your spirit, your heart. And maybe it resonates with you. And you can take it along the way with you. And it may help you someday. It may make you laugh, some of the things I say. Hopefully you all enjoy these little things I'm doing. It's not a lot. I'm not really into social media like that, but it's a part of engaging with people out there. JQ, how are you? I'm doing good. Y'all, as usual, I'm smiling. I'm so proud of myself. I'm up today and I'm moving around. And we got through some things. All right. Oh, and before I get out, like, comment, subscribe, and also share with someone that you know. You can follow me on all platforms. Instagram is at the.jq.show. That's at the.jq.show. On TikTok, it's the JQ Show. And on Facebook, it's Jaquavious Q. JAHQUAYVIOUS Q. Q. Jaquavius Q. I'm going to try to get it to the JQ show, y'all, so y'all can just know what to type in. I got to get my day started. So thank you for all tuning in to the show today. And I will see you all tomorrow on Thursday. All right, later.